down there, which is actually where you have that line marked. That's interesting. So I'll just jump back over to here real quick. So currently we're in just super short time frame, going back, like maybe 3 or 4 hours. Well, that there we can measure straight away. 2 hours, past 2 to 3, plus 2 hours. We're in a bearish. We're in a downtrend. But looks like you're making a bottom here, so you could be reversing. I have some shorts here, but I have a different strategy to invalidate this. This does look like reversal here. How long we've been in this for? Because I would like to get out of this. Unfortunately, I need to wait longer. That might burn me. So I could actually... I do see a retest of 3.5. Now, do I think a very small time frame, isn't it? Yeah, so here our next day is around there. I kind of wonder if we'll come back to the middle of this trend. One thing I'm finding with this, and I think I say this just about every vlog, is that I need almost hours to properly to give a prediction for a 24-hour period that I am somewhat comfortable with. Because it's just not enough time to decide it. I can see us coming back. Yeah, okay. I could see a retest of this line. But I think it's inevitably going to come down in failure. Maybe we come down to retest 3.5. That's what I got. That's what I'm thinking. Let's just touch on some ideas. So we got Market EP markets coming back, feeding us the good juice. He's basically saying, he said a lot of things here, which is going to be hard to recap. Lower high established, a lower high. He thinks that's a significant lower high. Bullish scenario, if a higher low develops around the 30 to 31K area. Sorry, I was just looking at these lines here. I look at it and I just think, that's kind of a descending line, but you just have to remember that this wick is massive. We have a lot of massive wicks here. It's hard to definitively or comfortably ascertain a lower trend line. Anyway, if a high low develops around the 30 to 31K area and the high of the current candle once closed is taken out, that will qualify for a new long signal. So if a higher low develops around the 30 to 31K mark and the high of the current candle once closed is taken out, and the high of the current candle is taken out, that will qualify as a new long signal. So I think that qualifies for him as a long signal. Risk can be defined, so 28.5K, set it below 28.5K. Yeah, just stop. As far as I know, I don't think the trading entity entered along here. And I could be wrong, but it certainly ticks their boxes. I'll just read it there again. So if a higher low develops around the 30 to 31K area, a higher low, correct. I think for me, is that too shorter a time period for them for a higher low? I'm not sure. Are they looking for a significant higher low? Because I'm not sure about the significance of that higher low. I'm not sure if he thinks it's in the same category as this one, Like you might need a couple more days for that to be significant. And the high, but then he talks about the current candle, and the high of the current closed is taken out. It's taken out. That this will qualify for a new long signal. Because I think when they entered back, I think it was here. Yeah. I would assume they're in a long then. Bearish scenario, we didn't hit that. So yeah, technically, I think Market EP Markets is in a long. And I would assume that his target is 40K. Or not 40K, like, yeah, 40K. To me, I'd be like 39, 398. I don't think, when things get bearish like this, I don't think you need to be too greedy. But then I'm not as experienced as most, so 40K is probably reasonable. Or like, not so much that, but people will, more experienced, better traders than me will not set a target, and more, once they see this thing start to turn, then I'll take profit. So they just wait for those conditions. MMBT Trader says this. I don't fully understand the context of his trend line here. Like, I think he's just drawn it in freehand, because you can see it looks kind of wiggly, the pixels. Could be wrong. I quite like this T8. Like, this is really solid to me. I really like it just because it's simple, it's to the point, it's quite basic. Like, this 35K is clear resistance, 40K is clear resistance. I'm not as keen with him on 38, 36, but he had a post prior to this which definitively, which he stays 35 and 40K, or that 40K area as his main resistance. And I like that. It's very simple. 30K is a very clear support range, fake breakout to downside. That's a good way to describe it. I like this. So for him, I'm not as big a fan of this. I think it's a very kind of lower significance trend line, this. I'm not sure. For me, it wouldn't be enough to trade on, but then, that's a whole different kettle of fish. Obviously, he's into it. For me, it contradicts my TA in that I have this line drawn. So for me, I'm seeing a rejection come back down to 30K. For him, I guess you want to see that come back down, and if there's interaction with that trend line, the bounce, and that's sweet. D-Rens, he's got this descending channel, and I'm not buying that one. I'm not seeing that. I think there's more significance in this range he's got there. But yeah, and his is also linked to a lot of his wick-off analysis. All right, guys, that'll be it for this vlog. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys are doing good. Hope you guys continue to do good till the next vlog. Take it easy. Look after yourselves, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks. Around there, so we've bounced up. We came down pretty low, 28 point. Which one have we got here? The low 28.776. That came down a bit lower than what I thought it would. I thought we would have bounced off 30K. I was definitely maybe 297, something like that. I was expecting it to come down to about 30K and just kind of shake up a bunch of liquidations and just generally, just shake out a lot of longs. But we came down a bit further and got down there. We bounced back up to what was it, 35.6K. Actually, I think that it has been a couple of days since I've done one of these. I think the last vlog may have left off there. So I think right now this is where we're at. So the low, we came down to 30K basically. This is the kind of bounce I expected back here. And you can see that we're almost religiously, sorry. Obviously we had this fake breakout, but look, you can see that we've just been hitting this constantly, and now we're starting to develop a squeeze. And yeah, we bounced off of that. We've come back up to here, the 35K region, and we're kind of struggling with it. I just noticed I have some of this. I did an idea on this on TradingView, so that's why I've got some measurements and labels here. And this isn't my usual chart. I'll switch over to this one in a sec. Might as well do it now. Why not? This is our main one we're following. So you can see some differences, which I've just noticed that you can see. I am liking this line a bit. It's coming in at a bit of a lower angle. I don't know how to describe angles. But this one is, I mean, this one's got a bit of wiggle room in it. So like, particularly if you look at this on the 4 hour, you can kind of see, that technically like pattern-based trading actually developing a buy signal. But I think it's, at least for my strategy and what I'm looking for, I think this is actually a bit of a false signal right now. I guess I'd have to look at it a little bit longer. But just if you look at some other charts, you can see that it hasn't been a break. It's actually rejected. And we'll just swap over to this one. Actually, that's not really telling us much. And also just some other things. I mean, like we'll get into this soon, but MMBT Trader has a break from that kind of different kind of line. Some people are thinking of a break here. Personally, I think like you want to break that previous high, that previous nearest high. So 355, so 35.5K. And we haven't been able to do that. It looks like we're coming down. We're sitting at the 3.4 mark. And it's kind of looking like it wants to come down. It is interesting the more I